Good morning, all of you. A very warm welcome to all my dear students and parents of our NIOS batches. Myself, Rehana Abu Bakr, as all of you know me, I'm the host for the day, and let's start the session. Thanking all my dear students and parents who had come on the webinar making up the session today. Really appreciate that. Here, as you all know, we had already conducted webinars for you regarding our programs, all other details concerned to that. Here, we also would again like to give you more information about the university programs by our experts. And moreover, as you all know, you have been with us for more than 1 year now. You know about Atlas Group of Education Institution. You know what we are, who are we. So I don't think we need much of introduction, but still, as a part of a webinar, I would like to introduce ourselves. We have started since 1998. You know, we have 4 branches in Emirate. That is, the head office is in Dubai, Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, and we have a college in Ajman, and presently you all are here. And as you can see, we have over 20,000 successful learners. I think it's more than that. We have multiple university partnerships, tie-ups with numerous awarding bodies. See, it's more than, you can say, more than 23 years that we have been successfully running our organization with all your support and what you say, the sincere love and you people are giving us. And yeah, what else to say? So yes, before, I think that we can move on to the session at the moment. Okay, so I'll also give you information about our university programs. You know, we have 3 universities, to say to you 3 universities, that is the Indian University, Jain Online, which is based in Bangalore. And then we have UK universities, that is University of Chichester. Then we have Malaysian University. These 3 universities, we will begin our session today. And yes, I will be explaining about to you regarding the Jain University program and the Malaysian University program. So let's begin without wasting much time. Okay, as you all have been receiving several calls and information, hope you all are aware about our programs, but still we would like to brief much about it. So yes, students, so we are proud to say we are partnered with Jain University, Bangalore. As you can say, it is Jain Online. Why is it Jain Online? So let me first of all say about Jain University. Okay, Jain University is the first private university in India to get a UGC approval to run online bachelor's and master's program. Okay, it is also accredited by global education bodies like ACCA, CMA, ICMAI, and much more. It's a community of 8,000 international students and scholars representing over 30 countries. You know, much more to say about Jain University, but only option you can see that you can write your exams online wherever you are. And the programs offered by the Jain universities are BBA, Bachelor of Business Administration, and then we have BCom, Bachelor of Commerce. Yeah, Bachelor of Business Administration, as you can see, there are specialization in human resource management, finance, and marketing. Okay, coming to Bachelor of Commerce, you have accounting and finance, corporate accounting, corporate secretarieship, cost accounting. Right, so the program what we are offering is a very common program for all the students over here. And then we have a master program, that is MBA. Definitely we have 2 types of specialization. One is single specialization MBA, then we have dual specialization MBA. I think you have to focus on the bachelor's. So yes, once you complete our bachelor's, you're most welcome for the master's here with us with Jain University as well. Okay, so how we are delivering these classes with Jain University is same online and face-to-face classes. We have dedicated set of experienced faculty to support you. And we have all the resources and material accessible 24/7 through the art platform. Weekend classes option are there for the working professionals. So what else? So Jain University accreditation and their fee structure more in detail, our expert will be explaining to you. Next, let's move on to the Malaysian University program. The Malaysian University program, as I have already informed to each and every one of you, but here it's a seventh Malaysian private university, which was established in the year 2000 and owned by a consortium of Malaysia's first 11 public universities based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It is designed to produce graduates, to bring up new ideas in their resolved challenges, trends, etc. So here again, you can see the courses what we offer. What are the courses we are offering? It is Bachelor of Business Administration, BHRM, Bachelor of Human Resource Management. We have Bachelor of Psychology. I think many of you are interested in Bachelor of Psychology. It has been a trend now. Many of are inquiring for this program. Really happy to know that as well. And then coming to the masters, again, we have an MBA program and Master of Psychology. So Bachelor of Psychology, whoever opts for, or whoever opts for the BBA, BHM, they can definitely continue their masters with us. So hope you have got an idea about the Malaysian University and Jain University, what I've spoken about. Above all, what you have to understand is, we AGI is the only approved center to offer the university programs like Jain. Online, we have got the affiliation to start up with these programs. Even Malaysian University, we have got to even conduct the in-house examination facilities for all the programs offered under Malaysian University. And Malaysian University, I have also told you, coming to the semester, to the yearly part, if you're going with the Jain University, definitely the bachelor's program is for 3 years, 1 year, 2 semesters each, and then master's again, 1 year, 2 semesters each. So master's is for 2 years. Whereas you come to Malaysian universities, the bachelor's are for 3 years. 1 year, you have 3 semesters. So Jain 2 semester and Malaysian you have 3 semester. Even if it is 3 semesters in Malaysian University, it's very much easy because the syllabus is very much simplified. 60:40 ratio, 60% assignments, the coursework, and 40% exams. So the programs, what we are offering is what I would like to say is a hassle-free study. You don't have much tensions. Programs we are offering, as well as the fee part, if you check also, it's very much affordable. I don't want to get more into the accreditation and fee part because we have our experts who will be explaining more about it. And before we move on to further thing, I would like to inform you to all my dear NI students that we have got a notification yesterday from the board. The NI's 12th exam has been cancelled. So the furthermore procedures about it will be, soon furnished by the board how it goes further. Okay, so I request all my students and parents to stay till the end so that we have an FAQ sessions so you can ask more about the career choices, your courses, and all related to your dreams and how you can achieve, because we have the best people to explain about that and give you good idea about this. So dear my students, now let me move on to our director of AGI, Mr. Sachin Patel, who will be explaining to you regarding the OTHM program, University of Chichester program, the UK program I'm talking about, and the fees, accreditation, affiliations about the program, the whole program, what we are offering at this moment. Okay, Sachin sir, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Rehana, and good morning to all my dear students and parents who are present over here. As rightly mentioned by Ms. Rehana, yesterday evening, late evening, we got a notification from NIS that 12th examination has been cancelled, same like CBSE. We just received the notification, but the further updates regarding how the evaluation and everything will be done, I think so it will take 2 to 3 weeks time to get the information. Anyway, all these things we'll be discussing with the parents in detail during the question answer session. So moving on further to our webinar. So as now the exams are being cancelled, these all information becomes very, very vital for the parents, because this is the now right time for the parents to take a decision that whether they want to join the Indian university program, or they want to go for the Malaysian university, or they have to go for the UK university. In-depth analysis is already given by Ms. Rehana for Jain University from India, Bangalore, and for Malaysian University. Now we'll move on to the UK University. What is the uniqueness about the UK University program when we compare it with the Malaysian University or Indian University? The first thing is that you can see in the bracket, the duration is only 24 hours, 24 months. It means directly the 1 year being reduced compared to our traditional bachelor's program. Now, how this reduction of the 1 year is possible for the UK University? Normally, the UK University follow a pathway in the sense the level 4 and 5, which is equivalent to the first year and second year, can be done through the UK qualifying body. We are a affiliated partner of OTHM. OTHM is a UK qualification body where the student can complete a level 4 and level 5 in 1 year period. And then the student can move on to the top of bachelor's from the UK university, that is the University of Chichester, and that can be completed in 1 year. So total duration will remain 24 months. In 1 year, the student can complete level 4 and level 5, and in 1 year, the top up degree. So in this way, the entire package becomes only for 24 months. So we also call this program as a fast track bachelor's program from the UK university. Brajesh, go on to the next slide, please. Okay. Now, this is something the unique program what Atlas offers to our existing students. This is called an integrated MBA. The student who is having a specific dream or aim to become a MBA in future, they can opt for this particular program. This integrated MBA is actually the combination of the bachelor's and master's program. In a traditional way, if I talk, the student who is doing plus two require 3 years for completing our bachelor's program and 2 years for master's program. The combination of the bachelor's and master program is called integrated MBA. But the student who is doing the integrated MBA through us, through Atlas, can complete this 5 year program in only 3 years. Now, how this is possible? I already told you the bachelor's program is possible to complete in 2 year period. That is 1 year for level 4, level 5, and 1 year for top up bachelor's. Same way, moving further, the level 7 and top up MBA can be again completed in 1 year period. It means the 24 months for level 4, level 5, and top up bachelor's, and 1 year for level 7 and top up MBA. So if I combine entire program in 3 years, the student will be getting a master's degree in his hand. So if to correctly tell to all the student will be having a level 4 certificate, level 5 certificate, top up bachelor's certificate, level 7 certificate, and top up master certificate. Total 5 certificates the student will be having in 3 year period. So this is something the unique program what we are offering to the students. So at the age of 21, the student will be having a master's degree in his hand, and student can just go to the market, international market, for exploring the job or any other opportunity. Rajesh, go to the next slide. Now, this is something for the working professionals. Many parents are present over here. The parents, or many parents are asking us for a MBA qualification. So this is a unique opportunity for many people who are about 22 years, without having any bachelor's degree, also about 22 years, and with a experience certificate, whatever they have till date. With that experience certificate, they can directly enroll for our UK MBA program. In 1 year, they will get an MBA. This MBA can be done from the UK university, or also we have the option of Swiss university, the Switzerland university. So any university the parents can opt, and within 1 year they can complete the MBA. In 6 months they will be following the level 7 pathway. In 6 months the level 7 can be completed, and top up MBA can be completed in next 3 to 4 months. So overall in 1 year, parents who are willing to pursue the higher education after bachelor's, or don't have bachelor's also but wish to have the master's degree, can take the opportunity, make use of this opportunity. Go to the next slide, Prajesh. Okay. Now, just to give a idea or a glance of our India campus as well, we have a very big campus located in Malappuram, Kerala. The name is AI International College. The inauguration has been done by Honorable Dr. Shashi Tharoor, and the college is in full swing. And the same programs we are running in our Malappuram campus as well. This information we are sharing with the parents to just to know that if at all any parent is going to India in future, they need not worry how they will continue with the program and all. They can relocate to our Malappuram campus in India, and they can continue their program. Currently we are offering all the courses through the online mode, so the location of the student doesn't make any difference. But in future, when the face-to-face classes are starting and the parents are shifting to India also in future, need not worry, they can go to our campus in Kerala and they can take the classes over there. Rajesh? Okay, now here comes the important part. Always the parents and the students are more concerned about what is the value of their degree in the international market, whether it's an Indian university or Malaysian university or UK university or Swiss university. Finally, how the certificate will speak about the student. Here are the accreditations and affiliation, what one particular student will be getting on his or her certificate. Important thing is that always when we are in UAE, in this part of the world, the foreign affairs attestation is a mandatory, because without that you will not get a job. So we can tell very proudly, Atlas can tell very proudly, that all our programs, whether it's a Jain online program or Malaysian university or a UK university or a Swiss university, all the university certificates are attested by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So when I talk about specifically Jain University, as the Jain University is from India, obviously it should be approved by the UGC. It is accredited by the Ministry of Education in India. Foreign Affairs in UAE. We get an equivalency from Association of Indian University. That is very, very important for any Indian university. And obviously the WES approval, the World Education Services approval. The students who are planning to migrate to foreign countries in future, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK. Obviously the WES approval is very, very important. So the World Education Services approval will help the student to get the required or minimum points required for the migration. So when I talk about a Malaysian university, again, all the attestation remain the same. Obviously, it's a Malaysian university, so the certificate will be approved by the Malaysian qualifying agency. Whatever is the highest qualifying body over there, they will be approving the certificate. And finally, we will get a MOFA attestation over here. We will get WES approval over here. And for your information, the Malaysian University certificate is also approved by Association of Indian Universities. So we have the option to get equivalency from AIU. Now, why this equivalency is important for Malaysian University student? If any Indian student willing to migrate to India in future for higher studies, or want to write any PSC exams in India, this equivalency of Malaysian University will help them to pursue the higher education or to write any public service commission examinations in India. When it comes to the UK university, obviously the certificate will be approved or accredited by the OFQUIL and the NARIC body. NARIC and OFQUIL are the bodies same like a UGC in UK. They will be giving the accreditation back home in UK. The UAE embassy in UK will attest, will get a foreign affairs attestation, and we will get equivalency from WES. Rajesh, please go to the next slide. Now here comes the fee structure, which is a very, very important for every parent. These all details we have shared earlier also in our earlier webinar, where we have told very clearly that we are giving 15% exclusive discount to our NIS students. This is a 1-year fee. You can see over here, we are giving 3 options. That is a regular program, weekend program, and only registration. Regular means the full-time classes will be conducted, 4 to 5 hour classes every day. Sorry, and the fees will be 12,600. After discount it will be 10,710. It means the monthly fees will be only 890 dirhams per month. The weekend option is also available for the working class students. The students who couldn't come for the regular classes in the morning can opt for the weekend classes in the evening hours, either Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. Here the fees will come only 680 dirhams per month. And if it is not at all possible to attend any classes, either regular or weekend, then the student can go for the only registration option, where the student can register themselves with us. We will give them all the study materials and everything. And the student will come and write the examination whenever the examinations are conducted by the university. So for the only registration option, the fees is only 320 dirhams per month. Rajesh, go to the next slide. This is the Malaysian University fee structure. Again, we have three options over here. The regular, weekend, and the only registration. Only registration fees is only 5,000 dirham. If the student is selecting the weekend option, it's only 9,500 dirham for 1 year. And if the student is selecting the regular option, it's a 12,000 dirham per year. It means only 1,000 dirham per month. So, Prajesh, next one, please. Now, this is our flagship program, University of Chichester from UK. You can see the fee structure over here. The duration of the program is only 24 months. And initially, before the pandemic, actually our fees was 63,000 for the same UK university program. But now we have reduced our fee structure to 33,000 dirham. The fees is for 2 year, and level 4 fees you can see here over here 6,500, level 5 6,500, and top of bachelor's 20,000. So total fees comes to only 33,000 for 2 years duration. Always keep in mind the UK university is for 2 year. The Indian or Malaysian university program is for 3 years. So if the Malaysian university 12,000 fees per year, when I am saying it's 36,000 for 3 years. UK university is 33,000 for 2 years. Prajesh, next one. Integrated MBA, again, this is our flagship program where I told where the students are very particular that they want to complete a master's degree after completing bachelor's, they can go for this particular course. And the uniqueness about this program is that they can complete this entire program in 3 years. The student will be doing level 4, level 5, level 6, 7, and top up MBA. Total 5 certificates the student will be getting from our side, from Atlas, in period of 3 years. And the fees for the 3 years is only 46,500. So total, the student will be gaining the bachelor's as well as the master's degree. Together, all the degrees they will be getting in only 46,500. Executive MBA, this is for the parents who wish to pursue higher education. The 1 year fees is 26,500, where the student will be following the level 7 pathway. The level 7 is always considered equivalent to the first year of MBA, and going further to the top of MBA from the UK university. So this is the fee structure. This is our accreditation. This is all about our program. And as I rightly said, the certificate makes a very big difference in the career of each and every student. You all are grade 12 student, age of 18, 19. So next 2 to 3 years is going to be a decision making factor for you all people. The next 3 year is going to decide what will be your future for next 25 to 30 years. Whatever you are going to put efforts in next 3 years, you are going to get the returns for next 25 years. So my advice to all my students and parents is that you have to make a right choice now. All the options are available with you. All the fee structures are available with you. All the accreditations are given to you over here. Now it's up to the parents how to make a right decision for making the student future successful. Over to you, Rehana.
Yes, thank you so much, Sachin sir. Actually, it was a very informative session regarding the UK program, what sir has given regarding the attestations, affiliations, the fee structure. Actually, at this current point of time, all of the students as well as parents are very much, they have to get their self updated regarding the accreditation attestation. And yeah, the fee structure also you can see, as sir rightly said. Previously, it was more than, now it's a 50% discount we have given, 50. So I think that also makes sense that the parents can come out with their good decisions. And you are our students, okay? So we'll definitely look for your very good, bright future. Why I'm using all these things, because we expect all our students to be with us to continue their further bachelor's and even with their masters also. So yes, Atlas Group of Institution is, as I said, it is very much affiliated to all these very good reputed universities, JN Malaysia and the UK universities. So you don't need to have any doubt about this. So once you are completed with all these programs, definitely you will be looking for career opportunities, right? So how do I get myself, in placement in different organizations? To know more about that, Before that, the OTHM program and University of Chichester, we would like to introduce and help you to know, assist you to know that more about our senior faculties. Yes, for that, I invite Mr. Ashish Arora, who is the head of academics of the UK program. Sir, over to you, sir.
All right, thank you, Rahana, and good to be talking to you all in person. Let me first tell you about myself, and then I'll tell you more about the team also. So I've been teaching on the management side, the strategic position and the operations part of it for many years as an adjunct faculty to a couple of universities in UAE as well. More of my work happens to be on the UK side, which is the UK-based programs, the level 4s, the 5s, the 6s, the 7s, and the top-up part of it. And I have been doing corporate training programs as well. Almost every other month, I would have a corporate training program at one of the organizations. So I am in touch with the academic as well as the industry part of industry side of the learning. Also, a lot of my work is on the postgraduate side, but I do program manage the undergraduate programs. Talking about my team, I would use the word multidisciplinary, which means here that we are talking about a lot of different, let's say, program components coming from the learning, from the teaching, from the assessment part of it. We work with 3 objectives. Let me share with you. The first one being that we would like to enable and ensure that the programs are simple. See, some of these programs can be understood as a little more than simple, which is complex. But the idea here would be to make it simple to understand, to follow, to be able to achieve the aims and objectives of learning. And so the first thing what we do is to make these programs be simple. So you can understand the pathway, how will this module work, or how will this unit kind of take shape, and the next unit and the next unit. So we normally work with about 3 to 6 months plans. So we know beforehand what's going to happen in the next couple of months. So that's the first thing we do. We make it into a very simple process. The second one, we emphasize on the learning part of it. So again, a lot of these programs are towards the practical side, in the sense of a lot of these, for example, UK programs particularly are more towards the assignment, and they're focused towards practical learning rather than mugging up and writing exams. So that's where UK programs are actually gold standard, in the sense they are very nicely drawn up over the last many tens of years, the fact that they have been developing over time. The third aspect of our objective happens to be coming from the improvement. So we continuously improve. I personally would be kind of leading teams as far as the faculty team is concerned every fortnight. And I also meet all the students. At least once a month, you will find me appearing on the meetings or in the classrooms, talking to students. Every one of the students would have my own email ID as well. And so we are open to feedback, learning, review, and take it up from there to continuously improve on the aspects of learning and teaching as well. So my interaction with faculty comes from, in the sense, enabling how to use the tools, the resources much better, making sure that new, more contemporary tools and resources are available. And from the students' perspective of having an open door policy. And as I said, my email is available to all students to write to me personally. And we keep learning, we keep reviewing, we keep allowing feedback both sides. And back to Rahana now to take you forward to what all other assistance we provide in the learning journey and to ensure that the objectives, the aims and objectives are met. Back to you, Rahana.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, so much. So students and parents, I think you have got an idea about our senior faculties, including Ashish sir as well. He's a very much highly qualified and expert person in this particular field as well. And yeah, to know more about these programs and all, you're very much familiar with all these, the phases over here. We have our, from the manager team, these are all our admin team. I don't need to introduce one by one. I think all of you know, we have the career campus student, the manager and the student counselor, Dr. Tanu, Ms. Raki, and we have from RAC branch, Ms. Razina, Ms. Ramzia, from Dubai, Ms. Pinju, Ms. Divya, and yes, Ms. Anu is also there, and yes, Ms. Matanki, Ms. Nandini, Ms. Janisha from Ajman branch. So yes, if you've seen your, we will be giving you all the contact details at the end of the session. So let's now move on to the recruitment and placement cell. For that, I welcome Ms. Razina Hisham, Head of Admissions and Administration of Atlas Ras Al Khaimah branch. Razina, over to you.
Thank you, Rehana ma'am, and good morning to all dear students and parents who have joined out for this live webinar today. So yes, so my role today is to discuss about the recruitment and placement cell. I hope I'm audible to everybody. So when I discuss about this recruitment and placement cell, yes, this is the part where we start thinking on the return on investments, right? So the academic experts of AGI today has like detailed again after a series of webinar. I think this would be maybe the third or fourth webinar series what you're attending. And we have come across the various options that you can go for your future graduation studies. You have Malaysian, you have Indian university, you have UK university programs from well-reputed universities. It's like we are assuring a research-oriented learning experience for the students. So whatever would be your choice, the end will be marked, or your academic aspiration will be achieved by the return on investments. Yes, by the placement, where you are going to be placed after this 24 or 36 months of graduation study with AGI. So when I talk about this placement and internship cells, yes, once you sign up your contract with AGI for a graduation program, you are going to get opportunity to get connected with the various establishments or organizations or the industries through this LinkedIn networking. So as we said, as Rehana ma'am, Sachin sir or Ashish sir discussed, as we are moving ahead with a research-oriented mode of study, you will be like going through a journey, a learning journey, where you will be able to, or you will be accessed with a practical oriented mode of learning, where you will have different sort of workshops, mock interviews, management fest programs, and what do you say, like quiz competitions and everything, so that you will be equipped yourself with the practical side of the corporate world. So that makes you equipped to get what you say, your skill level get improved, and all your performances will be evaluated in such a way that we will have certain internship opportunities and mock interviews, and the industry professionals will be there in our campus to have a career opportunities or a mock interviews to test your skills and everything. And simultaneously, you will have an option to get connected with this industry professionals, maybe like they are from UAE or from UK, from India. As you know, we have branches in all over these countries. So you can get directly, get connected with this industry professionals, and you will get to know the opportunities which is best for you. So that's how we make this placement pathway something like smooth and easier for you. Yes, when you're spending a 24-month or 36 months program, the main requirement, especially at this point of situation, is that you should finally get placed in one of the reputed organizations or industries as per your dream. So that is what we are assuring you with. Once you sign up the contract with us, we will be able to provide you all the required assistance and the opportunities open for you, and you will be directly getting a direct interface with this industry professionals through the LinkedIn networking that we have started with all these organizations. So the best part of is that we will we will help you, or we will mold you to come up with an overall development that you will be skilled enough to enter the job market, and you get a direct a direct relation with this industry partners, and your job is like almost done. Then you have to just perform and get yourself placed in one of these best organizations. So throughout the journey, we will have all these type of placements and recruitment or internship opportunities that we will be open for you. And we will be updating the current vacancies also for the freshers during your learning journey, so that you get to know and you start working even from your first year onwards. So as now today you have come up with the conclusion that your exams are like meant to be cancelled. So there is today you have a decision in your hand that, okay, about the examination. There was a long question that what about our examinations, how it's going to be, when it's going to be, and all those things. So today we have come to a conclusion from the NIS board that the exams has been cancelled. So at the risk, this is the right moment where you can choose your dream, I mean your course of aspiration, like what you want to go for and not. So definitely you will have some questions from your side with regards to the program, what you have to choose, and maybe how it will help you out to aspire your dreams and everything. So I would like to invite all the students and parents out here to this question answer session, to the FAQ session, where you can speak up or you can use the chat box to mention your questions and everything. And along with me, I would like to invite our academic experts also over here to join us in this FAQ session, so that the students will get their questions answered.
Yes, as Ms. Razina rightly said, it's now your time. I request all the parents and students to come forward with your question and answer session. So we have done with all our part, giving you the course information, the accreditation, affiliation, fee structure, the recruitment and placement cell, introducing our faculties and our admin team. So you have got a picture about all our ongoing criteria and programs offered. So please come forward. As Ms. Razina said, you can put forward your question in the chat box if you would not like to come online, or else please come online without wasting much time. I know all are busy. So please let's start the session. Anybody out there? I know so many have questions to ask. Please do.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, is that? Can't hear you. Yes, Jocelyn.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, dear. Your parents are there?
My father is there.
You can ask your father to put up the questions.
What, ma'am?
Anybody there who would like to have some questions, please? Anybody there? Yes, we have a question here from Parikshit. What is the scope of BBA? So,
yes, I guess Ashish sir can just speak about this.
Yes, I can suggest something. So BBA, which is the Bachelor's of in Business Administration, actually happens to be in a lot of disciplines. When I'm saying disciplines, you can understand the word specialization. So it could be a BBA in human resource management, marketing management. Now we've got logistics, supply chain, operations management, aviation management, marketing. So BBA is a very generalized word, which has to be with a specialization. Although a lot of students sometimes prefer a BBA in management, which is general management here, and they want to keep their options open in the long run, whether to do their masters with a specialization or not. Usually a BBA would be, or let's say a BBA in marketing, for example, would be having 50% courses coming from general management and 50% from marketing. So similarly, a BBA in economics, for that matter, will be a lot of, the 50% is again general management, the 50% would be all about macro, microeconomics, statistics, mathematical modeling, and coming from the economics, demand supply. So, and hence, like a human resource, just to kind of repeat myself, 50% coming from general management, 50% coming from the HR part of it. So that would be coming from performance and let's say from the human resource strategic aspects, recruitment, selection, and all that. So you have two options when you're talking BBA. One is to choose for a general management. About 50% students go that way. The other 50% choose a specialization to start with. So I would want to kind of enter into the marketing field. So why not get into BBA in marketing straight off? So these are the two streams available from BBA. There is not much difference between, and it's an undergraduate degree. Like the postgraduate would be the master in business administration. That also would be with specializations, or again, it could be MBA in management, simple as that. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I hope Parishit has got the answer. We have another question in the chat box. What is the scope of BTech? So it's a question from Muskan. I think Razina, she's
Yes,
from research and
actually she meant is OTHM. Yeah.
OTHM. Okay. OTHM.
Again to Ashish sir, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I'm in demand, great. So BTech is one of the qualifying bodies. Similarly, the other qualifying bodies, or let's say certificate awarding bodies also you can say. One of them is OTHM, the other it is ATHE, or Awards for Training and Higher Education. There's another Qualify. So these are the 4, 5 certificate awarding bodies in UK. All of them have levels, which means a level 3, which would be the grade 12 kinds, level 4, level 5, level 6, which would be the undergraduate side, the year 1, year 2, year 3, and level 7, which is the first year of post-graduation, a level 8, which is the doctorate part of it. So that's how the UK system works. So BTech, OTHM, ATHE, Qualify, all are certificate awarding bodies. Some are more simple than the others, some are more complex than the other. For example, one of them would have 8 units to do at a particular level, the other might have 6 units to do at a particular level. But in the end, doesn't matter the number of units, they also lead to credits. So in an undergraduate, let's say level 4, level 5, you would need to collect so many number of credits. Let's say in this case, 360 credits. So you get 360 credits whether you do any one of those streams. So all are similar, all are similarly ranked, and institutes follow different awarding bodies or certificate affiliations. We follow the OTHM for only one reason, that's simple. Yeah, not very complex. Number of units are reduced, and OTHM happens to be the more recent one, 10 years back. And so that's more contemporary and more modern with times and more practical. BTech is the oldest of the lot and very complex, or let's say a little complex than the others. I hope that answers.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And there's another question from Zikra. Is there a fast track bachelor for Malaysian and Bangalore University? Is as mentioned in the beginning, there's no fast track for Malaysian and Bangalore. You have to do the 3 years program. We have the fast track program, as Sachin sir rightly explained about the University of Chichester. 2 years fast track bachelor's program. We offer that. So you can definitely come forward. There's another question, which is better, BCom or BBA? So I think
Sachin sir can answer.
Sachin sir can answer that.
No issue. Yeah, basically, from the degree point of view, it doesn't make any much difference. The BCom and BBA remains the same. But as Mr. Ashish rightly said, it all depends on the specialization. The student who want to become a good finance person or good accountant, who want to be an expert in accounts field, obviously they go for the BCom specialization, because obviously BCom give a lot of importance to the accountancy, the corporate accounting, the financial accounting, cost accounting, management accounting. So in-depth accounting a student will be learning in the BCom course. Whereas the BBA is more concerned about the general management, or when we talk about the specialization, it is HR, marketing, or human resource. So it all depends on the student, what field exactly they are looking for. When I talk about the UAE market, in UAE, there are two fields or two areas which are in very high demand. One is the accounts field, which is in a very high demand, and another one is the marketing field. So obviously, the student who wants to pursue his career in accountancy should go for BCom. The person who want to be an expert marketing person or expert HR person should go for BBA. It's totally depending on the student.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. There's one more question for you from student Mohammed Taha. What about BS course or BSc? He's a science student, basically. BSc course.
BSc, currently we are working with the Indian University for offering the BSc Computer Science and Multimedia. But just we had to wait for one more month. The program guidelines and the program structure, everything is available with us. Only we are waiting for the UGC approval, because as I rightly mentioned in my all my slides, is that all the programs are approved by the UGC. All our programs are approved by UGC. When it comes to the online, we are highlighting right from the beginning that it's an online program. The first time the UGC has given the approval for the online program in the history of India. So BSc, when we talk about the BSc program, some courses are practical oriented, which is practically impossible to conduct online. So UGC is working on that one, and maybe within a month, by end of this month, we will come to know exactly the final decision from the UGC. We will get the notification from the Jain Online University, and once we get the notification, we'll update all our BSc students.
Thank you, sir. There's two more questions come now. Is there a BBA and aviation program? Rightly, we are not offering BBA and aviation program. We have an HR, finance and marketing. And then again, Muhammad Ibrahim has asked, ma'am, after doing BBA, can we do digital marketing? So I think
Yeah.
Both of them, I mean, Sachin sir and Ashish sir both can reply to it.
See,
Yeah.
after completing bachelor's, they have always an option to do graduation or do masters in any field. There is no restriction as such. Okay, but obviously what we expect is that we have already given 3 years for a specialization in certain field. So obviously the market expects that we should become the master in the same field. But if any student is willing to change his field after bachelor's, there is no harm or no problem in that. And that is the student's sole decision. But like we say, okay, the student doing BCom, who is an expert in accounts, obviously he will do MCom in future. The student who is doing BBA in marketing or HR, obviously he will do MBA in future. So obviously all these things are interrelated, but finally after completing the bachelor's, it's the sole decision of the student whether he want to pursue the higher education in the same field or pursue higher education in some different field. And now we have seen in India the many engineers are doing the MBA, so they are having the engineering background with a management knowledge. So this type of hybrid combination also works well in the international market. It's totally depending on the student. It's not that they couldn't do. It depends on the student. Whatever they want to do after bachelor's, it's a free market. They can do anything.
Yes, thank you, sir. Taha has again a question. What about the course in BSc in accounting and finance? Taha, we already, mentioned that in our Jain University, we have a program for BCom in accounting and finance. Another question from Lamisa, is there a course in UK for travel and tourism in UK university. So Ashish sir, that question is for you.
Well, yes, at the master's level, yes, not at the bachelor's. Bachelor's, we have the BSc, BA honors in business management. It does not have a specialization in tourism, in travel and tourism. Although there does exist an option called BA business with tourism and hospitality. But I would rather that somebody does a general management bachelor's to keep the doors open later on, rather than lock at the bachelor's level in industry like travel and tourism. Gain experience and then do a master's. In this case, you could do an MBA in tourism and hospitality, or there is also another course which is MA in tourism and hospitality. So at a bachelor's level, travel and tourism would be a little off course, unless you want to do maybe a certificate course in IATA or something, which is more valuable at a bachelor's level rather than a BSc in travel and tourism.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Zikra has put a sir, can you elaborate the subjects in human resources by Malaysian University? So I think you're asking about the program of Bachelor Human Resource Management. So I think I can share you the syllabus details after the session. Zikra, I will get back to you after this meeting, and then I'll be sharing you the syllabus details so you can have an idea. Lamiza's question, how much is the monthly fees for BBA? It's already explained by Sachin sir, but I'm still giving it to you, sir. The question, how much is the monthly fees for BBA?
Yeah, she's asking about the Indian University program,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So
I think.
it's after discount, it is coming to 890 per month, plus VAT will be there.
Okay.
For UK University, sir.
Lamisa is asking about UK universities.
UK University is 33,000 for 2 years. So you just divide it into 24 months. 33,000 divided by 24, it comes to 1375.
Okay. 137.
Two levels are there. The initial 2 levels, it is put 6,500. Top up is put as 20,000. You know, how is that math coming into 24,000 is the actual question.
Please, so your question is, so are you clear, sir, Sachin sir, with this question?
Yeah, I think so. He's asking ki level 4 and 5 fees is a little bit less and the top up fees is high. Why is it so? Is that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's a question.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, see, sir, if you have listened my webinar, I had told very clearly that the level 4 and 5 is through the qualifying body. And only for the top up, normally the UK university follow a pathway. Because if you enroll the UK university directly for the 3-year program, your fees will be 20,000 into 60,000 dirham for 3 years. But normally these UK university don't take the direct admission, they follow the pathway admission. Pathway in the sense they allow the first and second year to be completed through the qualifying body. Like Mr. Ashish told in the beginning, there are various qualifying body. One is a BTech Pearson, one is OTHM, one is ATHE, Qualify, TQK. We are following the OTHM pathway. So the OTHM level 4 and level 5 is equivalent to first and second year of degree. So the fees is less as it is not directly linked with the university. It will be done through our campus. And then we are registering the student with the UK university for the top up. That's the reason the top up fees is high. That is the number one. Second thing is that the level 4 and 5 credits will be transferred to the university, final year top up. And final certificate of a BA honors in business management, the student will be getting from the UK.
So after completion of level 4 and level 5, but that credits after the certification by this body, will it be any certificate will be rewarded to the student from the university?
See, this student who is completing the complete program, the level 4 certificate student will be getting from OTHM, level 5 certificate will be getting from OTHM, and the final top-up certificate will be getting from the university. Each level is having a 120 credits. So total 360 credits degree the student will be getting in the hand. After first year also, if the student is discontinuing for some reason, the student will get a level 4 certificate in his hand, in his or her hand, with 120 credits.
No, but that is not from the university, correct? That's what is
University is only in the top up.
top up. Yeah, okay.
That's
If
the
we
reason
want
the
to
top
take
up.
the university, we can use the credits. Those are all possible, right?
Yes, the first and second year credit will be transferred to the university for the top up. And
No,
based on,
if the student want to change the university, will you be able to use this credits which is
yes, worldwide, anywhere in the world, more than 1200 universities worldwide accept these credits.
Okay. And this is also offered from Malappuram, right?
Yeah, same program we are offering in Kerala as well. We have the approval, OTHM approval for UAE as well as our Malappuram campus.
So if the student wishes to, for a certain period, attend these courses online, is it possible even though he is locally residing?
See, sir, currently we are offering this program purely online. The student
Yeah,
are
so
following.
once the lockdown eases,
Yes.
we will be moving into campus.
Yes.
At that point in time, we have a specific need of moving away from the current residence. So I have just discussed that details with Matangi. Maybe is there an option of attending these classes online is there or not?
Yes. Because in future, when we start the face-to-face classes also, there will be an always students to attend the classes online also. That time will be giving the hybrid option to the students. Those who want to come to the college, they can come to the college and take the classes. Those who want to attend online classes, they can attend the online classes. Both the options will be available for the parents.
Okay, thank
you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. There are two more questions from Ms. Veena Pavitran. Are the faculties from these specific universities? Faculties from these specific universities,
faculties are appointed by Atlas, approved by the universities. Yeah. The university don't appoint the faculties directly. University approve the faculties appointed by Atlas. We have to send the portfolio of the faculties to the university. University go through their resume and approve the faculties. So obviously all our faculties are approved by the respective universities.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And Parikshit has another question. When will the courses start? So,
students can join immediately because now we came to know that NIS exams are being cancelled. So obviously some average grading system will be used. So we don't think so there will be any failures for the course. So the student can join the program immediately because we don't normally in UAE the academic year starts in September, but that is for the face-to-face classes. Now as we are in an online mode, we can start the classes from the month of July itself. So the students can start with the level 4, level 5. So this is the month you have time to think about the university, enroll yourself for the program, and the first week of July we can start the session.
okay, thank you, sir. I'm just waiting for any more questions. Any more questions, parents, students? Hope, I think we can put an end to the session. So we all are clear to all the points and all the questions. Yes, I think somebody is there.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Even I put on a message, so I didn't get my reply to my message actually.
Mr. Dilip?
Yeah, exactly, yes.
The question hasn't come here, sir, in the chat box. You can go ahead, sir.
Yeah,
What's your question,
actually what I asked is for do we have a BBA in logistics? If so, so for example, finance has been covered, or HR management is covered, and retail management, inventory management, all these are topics are covered in it, or it's only related on the logistics.
Yes, sir.
Currently, BBA we are offering in 3 domains. One is HR, human resource, finance, and marketing. These three specializations we are offering in BBA. But after completing BBA, definitely you can go for logistic and supply chain management. But if you are looking for a UK university program, currently we are having the business management. But in future, maybe in period of 1 or 2 months, we'll be starting these courses, the logistic and supply chain management from UK. But if you're looking for a specifically Indian university, then BBA you can do in HR, finance, or marketing, and then go ahead to MBA with supply chain and logistic management.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Dilip, I think that the last one is a good option for you. Okay.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, thank you.
So
Just for your information, actually, most of the students do masters only in supply chain and logistic management.
yes, yes.
That is well demanded in the market.
So I think this is one more question from Nita. What are the courses offered by the Bangalore University? I missed that part. Yes, dear, the Bangalore courses, Bangalore University, the name of the university is Jain, Jain Online, and the courses what we are offering is BBA, BCom. Okay.
Yeah. Rehana, I think so. Prajesh can share that slide now on the screen.
Yeah.
It will be
The
easy for the
course slide you
student.
can share. Yes.
Yeah, they can take the snap.
I hope, Nida, you got an idea. The graduation programs, BBA and specializations, BCom with the specializations. You're welcome, dear. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope we have answered all your questions. And I think no more questions at the moment. But after the session also, you're mostly welcome for any questions. For the thank you note, I welcome Ms. Razina. Ms. Razina, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. So yes, so we have come to the end of this live session. So a very heartfelt thanks to all the students and parents out here who has joined out for this live webinar. I hope you will be able to circle your decision by today that which program you have to proceed with, and all the required details with regards to these programs, the fee structure, the affiliation part, how you are going to get placed in the market. All these kind of details has been discussed by the experts over here. So I believe all our students will be back with us to continue their journey for the graduation programs. Please feel free to contact us. Our branches are very much available from 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. in the evening. You can contact either your Ajman or Russell Khaimah branches or ourselves. You all have our contact numbers, WhatsApp details, email IDs, everything. Even you can scan this QR code also, which has been mentioned on the screen, and you'll be able to like ask your question and we can help you out with the feedbacks over the same. So I hope all were like this session was something very informative, especially at this crucial point of today, because we have come up with the conclusion about the examinations. So very much like heartfelt thanks again. I express my sincere gratitude to the AGI team also over here to present this webinar for our students and parents. Thank you so much, students and parents and AGI team. So we will meet up with the programs as we discussed today. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, all of you. Have a nice day.